Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have Live Anywhere, Constructible Shacks. As you've probably already guessed from its name, this is a mod that lets you set up a home wherever you are in the world of Skyrim. If someone asked for a mod that let you set up camp or build your own home, you'd probably recommend something like Frostfall for camping or the Morscum Estate for building a home. Well, this mod is similar to those, except it fills in the gaps and offers something both of these mods don't: constructible buildings anywhere in the world. So you're no longer limited to tents and bedrolls or fixed building locations. To get started, you have two options. If you're starting a new playthrough, then you'll stumble upon a carpenter's shack just after you escape Helgen. It'll have absolutely everything you need to get started. In the chest there's a starter kit that'll act as your first player home. On top of that there's some extra tools like a destruction axe, a move spell, and a guide that'll explain everything in detail. However, if you're mid playthrough, then you can buy everything you need from carpenters found all over Skyrim. There's one at War Maidens in Whiterun and the shack near Helgen. One of our favourite things about the mod is how it's integrated, and more specifically how it handles the building process. Normally you have to drop the item and then mess around with a fiddly placement system, or make slight adjustments to get exactly how you want it. Well, this mod uses a menu system instead. At first we thought this would be even more tedious, but in fact it simplifies the entire process. When you drop an item, it'll ask you a bunch of questions, like whether it's snowing in the region, whether you're on a bumpy, flat or sloped land, and how high you want to build it. It then basically does everything for you. It's quick and easy. The settlement on screen now was the first thing we built, and it only took about 10 minutes, with only one error that we had to fix manually. Manual corrections are handled through the move spell, and it just lets you make small changes to the object's position. So if the shack is slightly clipping through the floor like it is here, then you can pull it up a bit. Most of the time though, as long as you answer the menus correctly, you shouldn't have any issues. When choosing what to build, you have a few options. Shacks come in two types, open or sheltered. Open shacks have no load doors, whereas shelters come with interior space. On top of that, they also come in two sizes, small or large, and two starting points, empty or full. Full shacks come equipped with storage and a bed, and empty shacks are left bare for you to decorate for yourselves. The mod also offers a few dozen extra complementary items. Planks and stairs help shape your home or settlement. The stairs also help connect shacks at different heights, and because they all use the same menu system, getting the stairs to match up and be at the same height is all done for you, so again it's really easy to set up. On top of that, there's also home furniture items like beds, tables, chairs, candles and more. There's also crafting stations like forges, enchanting tables and smelters that can be placed anywhere. And finally, you can even place tents and campfires too, in case you're not really interested in setting up an entire shack. All of these extra items are placed at your feet and are handled the same way as the shacks, so for more exact placements and tweaks we recommend you use the move spell. There aren't too many options for more personalised decorations like paintings, flags or other smaller touches. I guess that's because it's built with your bare hands and not really meant to be a personalised permanent home. But nevertheless, if that's something you're interested in, then we recommend the Jaxonz Positioner mod. You can simply just pick up any decoration piece in the world and bring it into your home, just like we've done here with the Whiterun flag. When you build your home, it'll ask if you want to add it to the map too, which makes fast travelling possible. The home will then stay permanently in the world until you decide to tear it down, which is done with the destruction axe. You basically just hit each item to either pick it up or to destroy it. Another huge draw for the mod is its potential cooperation alongside the guild starter mod. This is a mod that lets you recruit any NPC to your guild, set up a guild headquarters and send your members off on tasks all over the world. So with both mods you can build an entire settlement anywhere in the world and then set your guild headquarters to that location. The NPCs will even interact with the items you've built, so they work together well. If you're interested in exactly how the guild starter mod works, then we'll include a link for it down below. Another option you have is to build a burrow or basement. These are optional features that you can turn on when you first install the mod. It basically lets you either burrow into the ground to create a livable temporary shelter, or you can build a basement for a larger, more permanent underground living space. These are optional because how effective and realistic they are will come down to the player and how they use them. Technically you can build them anywhere, so you can burrow a hole into the roof of a building and it'll still work. But if you have some control and use them in a realistic way, it can be a really handy feature. You can build a basement for one of the vanilla homes or for your new shack, or burrow it into the side of a mountain on a cold winter's night. Speaking of cold winter nights, the mod is also compatible with Frostfall and I Need. Your followers will also enter and make use of all your shacks, and you shouldn't have any major issues with any other types of mods. But as always, be sure to check the compatibility notes on the mod page if you're worried. Overall, there's a few similar mods out there, but we really like how simple this one makes it. It looks similar to the building feature in Fallout 4, so it will be good practice for when it comes out in November. However, we do think it's worth expanding on the mod with a few extras, to add more and to make it more personal. Again, we recommend the Jaxonz Positioner. It's also worth adding Jaxonz Renamer too, so you can rename your shack's storage and other items. If you're interested in giving it a go, then you can find everything you need down below. And as always, be sure to leave endorsements on any mod you enjoy, be sure to check out g2a.com for some cheap games, and thanks for watching.